everyone, and welcome back to another of We Speak Football video, where today we'll be speaking about the Premier League table and the top six, our predicted top six.
Yes, for the Premier League top six, it's going to be a banging video, so stay tuned for this. And thank you for last video and the new viewers, and welcome to the channel if you've new subscribers. And just keep sharing we keep saying this, but keep sharing our page, and we do upload regularly. So just keep sharing, and yeah. So yeah, back to the video. And sixth place, we are going for Newcastle.
Wow, so far Newcastle have started off amazingly, especially when you take into consideration where they were last season. Was it bottom this time last season?
Yeah, this is when I think this time last year they got Eddie Howe. Maybe you think it was Eddie Howe round about this time. So they're just on the up. But they didn't know that. They thought, if we just escape relegation, that'd be good, which they did.
I mean, right now they're sitting fourth in the Premier League. 18 games played, 9 wins, 8 draws, and 1 loss, with goal difference of 21.
Which that loss was against Liverpool, which 98th minute conceding. So if you think if they didn't lose that, then they would be unbeaten.
Yeah, literally, they'd be the only unbeaten team in the league. That's crazy.
It's crazy. And this is filmed on a Saturday, so if Newcastle do lose tomorrow, obviously that's tomorrow. They're against Fulham, so this is going to be uploaded tomorrow. But we filmed it on Saturday just for the information.
Yeah.
I think Newcastle, they could hold it for top 4, but we just don't think it because it's too long to hold on for, I reckon. And they are a good team, but not Champions League.
Yeah. Also, other good teams like Spurs, even teams like Liverpool, and dare I say Chelsea.
Yeah.
Give them a few weeks, and they'll be back. I'm sure, playing their best football. Maybe a couple of players come back from injury. They'll change everything.
Yeah, that's the main part, the injuries. That's the biggest part of it all.
Yeah.
But Newcastle in 6th. But you never know, they could get top 4. But Europa League, I think that's fair to them. I think maybe Newcastle fans might agree with us. That's fair.
Yeah, I think Newcastle, and maybe Arsenal, but definitely Newcastle. They've been the team of the year so far. Surprise. Yeah.
They've definitely been up. They will be strong contenders next season for top 4, depending on their transfer window this summer.
Very true.
Yes. So we go into 5th place, where we think Tottenham.
Ooh, Spurs. So this is a funny one. Right now they sit 5th, 18 games played. Obviously they have the North London derby tomorrow.
Yeah.
10 wins, 3 draws, and 5 losses. Really, Spurs. It's because they're losing too many games. Out of the top 5.
Yeah.
Out of the top 5, they've lost the most games out of the top 5, as we speak.
Yeah, if you turn them into draws, then they'll be in the top 4. But it's just the losses, too many of them.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think 5th, it would literally be so close between 4th and 5th. It would be between 1 and 2 points between 4th and 5th towards the end of the season. It's going to be close.
I think it's also because Spurs, they like to start slowly,
Yeah.
They start their games quite slowly. Like we saw against Brentford, I think that was a good example. They started slowly, conceded 2 goals, ended up scoring, but obviously it wasn't enough to get the win.
No. But also, I just don't think recently they haven't been convincing. Like the last win, the 4-0 win against Crystal Palace, that was convincing.
Yeah.
But then you got recent results before that. You got 2-0 loss to Villa, a draw to Brentford, and then you got just about 4-3 against Leeds. It's just not convincing, is it, really?
And
obviously, Kane, Son, I think maybe an injury to Kulusevski. Is that it?
Kulusevski, yeah.
Yeah, it could be an injury to him as well. So they might have a downfall, but it's going to be close between 5th and 4th anyway. We all know that.
It will. I think another reason why we haven't put them in the top 4, and the team which we put in 4th, people might be surprised. But another reason we've put them in 5th is because Spurs, they're known for, bottling things. You know?
Yeah, Spurs. Yeah, towards the end of the season, we saw it like last season.
Yeah, so true, man. Anyways, team fourth, Liverpool.
Yeah,
I said it was going to
Liverpool.
be a surprise.
It's going to be close between Liverpool and Tottenham towards the end of the season. Liverpool right now do not look. They've lost 3-0 to Brighton today, and at the moment we're quite a few points off Newcastle fourth.
Yeah, I think it's 7 points. You're on 28. They're on
Yeah.
35.
We're just awful at the moment. We've had a video about it, and people who haven't seen the video, it's about 3 videos ago. We talked about Liverpool's crisis.
So if you want to go check that out, we'll go more in depth on what's going wrong with Liverpool. Go give that video a cheeky little click.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think their biggest problem, obviously, injuries. That's really plagued them this season.
Yep.
And I think even someone said it in the comments that it's almost like they're tired.
Yep, lack of energy.
And
also, we the reason why we picked Liverpool for fourth is because round about March time is when we get all of our players. Well, not all of our players, but most of our players back. So then we have 2 months to crack on and just keep winning and winning, which hopefully we do. Because I'm a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, I think also the fact that they don't have any Carabao Cup to play. Are you still in the FA Cup?
Yeah, we are. No, we're not. Yeah, we are. No, yeah, we got the replay against Wolves. Yeah, we're in the FA Cup.
Yeah, you have the replay. Yeah. I think if you lose against Wolves, I actually think that might be a blessing because then you have less games to play, isn't it?
Yeah, and then Champions League. I mean, if we win the Champions League, which is a far off, you automatically gain Champions League for next season. So that might be a thing.
That would make your season. That would make your season. But honestly speaking, I think Champions League that can go out the window right now.
Against Real Madrid.
I think it might be better if you guys were to actually lose against Real Madrid. Then you'd have less games to play. Cause
we're likely to as well.
Yeah. Also, they have a final as well tomorrow. Real Madrid.
Yeah, they got Barcelona as well in the El Clasico. But obviously, it's going to be close between Liverpool and Tottenham towards the end of the season. 100% it'd be 1 or 2 points.
Even Newcastle as well. I think
as well. They'd be close. If you remember in the 2 seasons ago in the COVID season when we had injuries, we only got in the Champions League because of Alisson's 90th minute header against West Brom.
West Brom, yeah. I remember that. 2-1.
Yeah. And then the next year we was in the final. So, I think it was the next year was in the final of it. So, it's crazy how much is in Champions League and Europa League. Like the money is involved.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Liverpool at the moment don't look at no chance.
Far from it.
No.
I mean, I don't think this will happen. But if Klopp were to go, whether it's getting sacked or whether he just leave because of respect of the club, I think that would be a massive miss for your team. I think the worst thing to do right now is for Klopp to leave.
Nah, he won't leave. It's not his fault. It's the owner's fault. We can't buy anyone because they save up to buy people.
Yeah,
it's partly Klopp's fault, but it's not all Klopp's fault.
I think if there's anyone who can fix this mess, it's Klopp. There's going to be no one else. If they get Klopp, if Klopp were to leave or they get Klopp out, I think that would then be the biggest issue.
Oh yeah, there'd be protests everywhere.
Yeah, I think there'd also be the stress of who's going to come in next. When they already have enough stress.
Yeah, it's going to be. I hope he don't leave, but Liverpool in fourth, scraping it as well. But we move into third, where it may be controversial, but we got Man City.
Yeah, how I love hearing that, man.
I mean,
not winning.
As we've seen recently, they've lost to Southampton. I know that's in the cup, but they still lost without a shot on target in that game.
Yeah,
and they've lost to United today.
What a game! What a game!
I know. Which they scored first in, and the recent results when they've scored first, they've never lost. But today they lost.
Since was it 2011 or 2001? I think it's 2001 actually.
When's that?
That every time they've scored first, they've gone on to win or draw.
Yeah, it's been a few. Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Definitely been a while. But the recent, I think Man City's also not on a downfall, but they're going to go
You
on a
know,
downfall.
you know what? I think Man City right now, they're going through the same thing United had to go through last season, where they've got a brilliant striker in Haaland, but just you wait, give it a couple months, and if they're still struggling like this, people are going to start saying, "Is Haaland the problem?" Just like what people were saying with Cristiano last season.
Yeah, because recent results, City looked like City, have they? They've just looked awful.
It's been like the last few years when they haven't had a striker, anyone can score. All of a
Yeah,
sudden, this year, the whole team is relying on Haaland, and don't get me wrong,
yeah,
that's not Haaland's fault. That's the
no,
team. That's the mentality. The team mentality. Um,
yeah.
that's setting them down there. But
I mean,
going to be in that same thing.
yeah. The recent they hardly keep clean sheets as well. That's the worst thing. They've hardly kept clean sheets. They obviously kept the clean sheet against Chelsea, and they haven't kept a clean sheet then since. Um, Obviously in the third round against Chelsea on the 9th of November, but before that it was 29th of October against Leicester.
Jeez, that's
Crazy.
a wow.
Yeah, but they just at the moment they just don't look it, do they?
Yeah, they keep on conceding goals.
I mean, you don't see the City last season losing 2-1 today, do you? No chance.
No, 100%. Even at the start of the season, before Haaland was properly established in the Premier League,
Yeah,
I don't see that happening. The City we saw today, I know there's loads of factors. Don't get me wrong. We turned up like compared to was it October when we lost to them 6-3.
oh, yes,
So
sober.
many things have changed. We're playing better. Obviously, this time we're at home. But if that was the same City like mentality from October, I think City would have won actually. Especially the fact that they were 1-0 up.
Yeah, it's just I can't believe. Um, I know Haaland and De Bruyne, but it just doesn't. I don't know. I don't know. Because Haaland, he can score goals, but recently he's been very quiet. Today, I didn't even know he's playing half of it.
Literally, did he even travel with them on the
I
bus?
got to be asked for anything, but he needs to get out of someone's pocket.
Yeah,
But obviously, City, you never know with them. They could even win the league. They might just turn it. They could turn it on, turn the
yeah.
screw. Yeah. But
Maybe
we think
by the
that
time the season finishes, we're sitting here looking silly.
yeah, we are. We probably will be looking silly, but that leaves us on to second place, which is Manchester United.
Beating City for the first time in like 10 years since Ferguson left. So
Yeah, and
I
it
guess
seems
that's a good thing.
clicking at United.
What do you say?
It seems to be that Ten Hag is now clicking with Man United.
Yeah, I mean the first two games or so when we lost 2-1 to Brighton and 4-0 to Brentford, it was not looking good, man. It was not looking good.
No,
I remember Lisandro Martinez. He was under so much stick, saying, he can't be a centre back. He's too small. This,
too
that, yada yada
small.
yada.
Yeah,
Since then, I've seen a different Martinez. Honestly,
it's been different, so much different. He's been class,
he's been class,
and
honestly.
since World Cup, Rashford has just been phenomenal.
And you know what? I'm gonna go back to my other point. Maybe with Cristiano Ronaldo leaving, it's made the team even better. I don't like blaming things on one player,
Yeah,
but maybe Cristiano, the atmosphere in the dressing room was not the best
yeah,
because Cristiano was there.
yeah. It just seems to be. I mean, they've got Weghorst now, haven't they?
Well, Weghorst, so
But
6 month loan.
yeah, but will Rashford go on the wing? Will he or striker? That's the thing.
Yeah, I reckon he'll be on the left. Marcus and Marcus. He's one of the reasons why we are in the situation we're in right now because he's in phenomenal form.
Yeah,
Honestly, he scored the winning goal today.
yeah. It's good to see. Well, it's not good to see because I'm a Liverpool fan, but it's good to see Man United working again, and it seems to be like Fred's going good, isn't he? He's good.
What do you say, Fred?
Fred, yeah, Fred played good today.
Yeah, Fred Casemiro as well. I think he's gone under.
Yeah.
He's like an unsung name, I guess you could say. Casemiro. Since he's come in, he's been different. Honestly, Casemiro has been different class.
Yeah. Some say, would he have the stamina to get through the Premier League? Would he adapt to it? But he's adapted perfectly to it.
Yeah, it took him a couple of games, but now look at that. First name, one of the first names on the team sheet.
Definitely is, 100%. And we know we're seeing Luke Shaw at centre back.
Yeah, Luke Shaw at centre back. Like, I was not expecting that. I'll be real.
No one would have thought Luke Shaw centre back.
Luke Shaw taking Harry Maguire's spot.
Wow. You would never seen that. But then, now you're seeing Bruno Fernandes play better because Ronaldo's left, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe, the players were scared of Ronaldo or something. I don't know what it was. But I think if Man City aren't careful, the same thing's going to happen with them and Haaland,
Yeah. Yeah, you may be thinking right now this is crazy for us to say that, but you never know.
Yeah.
You never know. And with United, they just seem to be on form and they got momentum right now. And we won't be surprised if they might even challenge for the title because they're not that far off, are they? So
yeah, exactly.
It'd be a big
only
game.
6 points off. 6 points off. And if Arsenal fail, if Arsenal lose tomorrow, we're in the title fight, 100%. If Arsenal lose.
Because you have them next Sunday at 4:30. So that's another big game.
That is, bro. And we've already beaten them. Remember, we beat them 3-1. That's been their only loss this season to us.
Yeah. Yes, it's just mental. It's mental. But yeah, that leads us on to the title contender and title winner, which is Arsenal.
Wow. I mean, we're quite young, I know, but it's been we've never seen Arsenal win the league. It's been a long time.
Arsenal won it, wasn't it the Invincibles?
Yeah, wasn't it 2003, 2004?
2002-03, wasn't it?
Was it 2-3?
Let me just check. It was Invincibles. It was 2003, 2004. Yeah, 2003, 2004. Which is when they last won it. So it's quite a while for Arsenal fans, isn't it?
It is, mate. Arsenal fans of our generation have never seen their team lift a Premier League trophy.
No, never. It's crazy. It's so mad to think that, isn't it?
Man.
And maybe this year is their time.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't win it this year,
they'd be fuming. I would be fuming if I was an Arsenal fan and didn't win it.
Yeah, literally.
They just look like they got. Yeah.
Arteta's trust the process. I think the process is definitely paying off now. I'll be honest.
Yeah, last season they was calling his name for the first 10 games, weren't they?
Yeah, bro. After August, Arsenal's goal of the month had to come from training, mate.
Yeah, that's how bad it got. But this season they've clicked. They've got a few new players, but if they've just someone turned the screw and they're playing great football, even between. I know Nketiah is coming because of Jesus' injury, but it's just a link up between Saka, Odegaard, Nketiah, and Jack. It's just it's good.
Saka, Partey.
Yeah.
It's looking good, man. Even the back line as well.
Yeah.
And you know what? Ben White, I've been impressed by Ben White. When he came in last season, I was like,
Yeah.
How much was it? Was it 50 million? It was 50 million, wasn't it? Last season.
Yeah, 57 million from Brighton. We all thought, is he worth that much? But at the moment, he's proven it.
And
he's
a different man.
Yeah. And also, Aaron Ramsdale, he's been the quality keeper.
Exactly. Bro, he's literally kicked Leno out of the team.
From Bournemouth, wasn't he from Bournemouth?
I think so.
Yeah. And you thought, wow, why have we signed Ramsdale from Bournemouth? But you can see why.
You know what? I'm so surprised how Ramsdale is not England's number one.
No, I don't know why you wouldn't pick for this.
Yeah.
But then Arsenal just, obviously, they was going to buy Mudryk, but obviously they've been hijacked by
Chelsea.
So will they look out for another striker, or would you reckon they just stick with Nketiah?
I reckon they stick with Nketiah because they're playing good football. When does Jesus come back?
I think they said or something.
Huh? In a few weeks or months, do you say?
Few weeks.
So I reckon, it's all going well for them right now. Do they need a striker?
At the moment, no. I think Nketiah's doing a good job.
Yeah, I mean they've scored 40 goals this season, conceded 14.
Wow. Jesus, I mean, and they beat Liverpool. Have they beat City?
No, they haven't played City yet.
They're not played City.
Nah.
So obviously, yeah, when that's to come, you'll be able to see how good they are against the top teams.
That's the real big game. That is Arsenal City.
Yeah, even Arsenal Man United next week. That's a big game.
Yeah, that's a massive game when we play against Arsenal then, mate.
Who was their only loss then? Who did they lose to?
To Arsenal?
Yeah.
To us, remember? 3-1. Anthony's first game.
Yes, I remember that.
What a game. What a game.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But just before we conclude this video, we want to say something about Chelsea. You know, I guess that's the big name that isn't in the top 6.
And people may be thinking, oh, it's only a blip, but we generally think there's too many injuries and there's just something going wrong with them.
Chelsea, they're a completely different team, man. Honestly.
They don't look.
And we saw, especially against Fulham, they just didn't. It's like they didn't want to be there, man.
Yeah, it was awful to watch. It was.
Imagine saying West London is white.
No chance. Oh God, you can't say. Surely not.
But we've also made a video on Chelsea, you know, on their little crisis as well. So go check that out if you want more detail.
Yeah, so yeah, if you want to check that out, go to our recent videos and like, comment, subscribe. And this is a wrap up. Arsenal's going to win the league. Second's Man United. Third's Man City. Fourth is Liverpool. Fifth Tottenham, and sixth is Newcastle. So yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yes. Goodbye.